Hi everybody, welcome. And we have a new moon in Aquarius on February 11th at 23 degrees and 16 minutes. This is an extremely powerful new moon. 6 planets in Aquarius, 2 planets in Taurus. This makes 8 of the 10 planets in fixed signs. So this is a great opportunity at the time of this new moon to set some clear intentions that you are going to follow through with no matter what. Fixed signs are very persistent. They've been called stubborn from time to time, but they're strong. They survive. They won't be beaten. So where in your life are you saying, hey, this might be difficult, but I'm going to come through it. I am going to survive. I will survive. I think it's Gloria Gaynor. That is the message of this new moon. With so many planets in Aquarius, it's very similar in some ways to February of 1962, when there were 7 planets in Aquarius. And this was the time of the hippie era of, Mercury's retrograde, can't get my words out a little bit. And this is the second take on the video. So don't be surprised if you're doing things at least twice during the Mercury retrograde until February the 21st. But do remember to choose your words carefully. Mercury is square to Mars. So words can hurt. So if you are upset about something, see if you can just take a breath or get a new perspective before you make maybe a very important communication to somebody. So there's all this square energy going on. And this energy of Aquarius, which was at the time in the 60s, of communes, of living together, of peace and love and harmony. And whilst it may seem it's very far from that right now, especially with the square from Saturn to Uranus coming up February the 17th exactly, and 2 more times this year, the challenge is, how can we come together? How can we problem solve and find ways in which we can work with the technology in a positive way? Not in a way that is negative and pulling one another down, but in ways that is useful and productive. Isn't it wonderful that we've had our technology during this whole COVID pandemic? Aren't we fortunate about that? So Aquarius ruling technology, how can we use it in ways that are productive and life-enhancing? That's going to be the challenge. Robotics is going to get a huge boost of energy with this new moon. So don't be surprised as we progress through this year if robots are very human-like, more and more human-like, more and more able to have certain emotions. Are we going to be able to tell the difference between man and machine? That is going to be the challenge as we move through this Aquarian energy. And for you, the challenge is, with this square, to face conflicts. What are unpleasant situations that you might be facing that you need to deal with and face head on and not avoid? There are many injustices going on in the world right now, more than ever, that are being exposed, because Aquarius will expose the truth. It will bring things out, the murky, the things that we maybe don't want to look at, coming on out. What do you need to face that you may have been avoiding? This energy of the squares may well just push you to face it and, in true Aquarian fashion, liberate yourself. Because Aquarius is all about freedom, the freedom of the individual within the whole. So Mars ruling the body. Mars in Taurus is very much the body, the physical energy. So it's important to stay in touch with your physical, because we've got this ton of planets in air signs in Aquarius, which takes you into the mind, the mental energy. So if you're doing anything, make sure you are grounded with that Mars in Taurus. Anything to do with the land, to do with nature, will powerfully help you at this time. it's going to be a challenge to distinguish between what is true, what is fake, what is real, what is not. Is somebody telling me the truth? Are they lying? What do I feel? And what have I really researched, and what evidence do I have? These are all things coming up for the collective and also on a personal level. So we're in between times. Yes, 2020 was very much the Capricorn year, the year of structures crumbling, the year where it's the wake-up call for corporations, governments, banks. Aquarius now that we're moving into this year in 2021 is all about the people. It's all about what do the people want in terms of government, in terms of economy, in terms of health, in terms of education. Where must we speak up? How must we speak up? These are the big questions that this new moon poses. Do remember, a new moon is always a wonderful time to set new intentions. It's filled with new possibilities. So whilst there are challenges, and certainly there are, together we can accomplish so much. And I'd like to close with a quote by the wonderful John Lennon of that hippie era, saying, "A dream you dream alone is only a dream. A dream you dream together is reality." What are we dreaming together? Thank you so much for listening. Bye for now.